a shorty but a goodie video coming. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it. We back, Motor City Sports Talk. Probably come with a 2 video day, but shout out to, everybody supporting the page. Excuse me, been a long day, especially working and just in the first shift, but I still deliver. At least I try. And we back talking about the Detroit Lions and their cap space. And they have just under $20 million in cap space. That is, a guesstimation. But I heard on 97 won a ticket, they might even have more than $20 million. It looked like that LeGarrette Blount deal was only worth $2 million with some incentives. So who knows? They're a very secret organization. And then next year it's projected they have $51 million in cap space. So, if that's true, it may be the Lions not trying to mess it up for next year by signing dumb signees. It was a lot of value out there. I heard on 97 won a ticket, they were mad that they didn't go get Sheldon Richardson. Truthfully, he had a trouble pass. If you know him with the gun on a high-speed chase, I think he had the baby in the bag. That's a lot. The Lions want high-character guys, man. Especially after Titus Young, who's in jail. They want high-character guys, and that's what Martha wants. She wants church boys, but church boys don't win championships. Go ask Charles Haley. Go ask, a lot of other guys. Romanowski. You need killers. You're not killers in the sense of killers, but in that mentality of KOBK, kill or be killed. You need that on the field. You need some bad boys in the locker room. That's what Dominic Sue gave the Lions that edge. But, I just think it's very, very key to kind of listen sometimes. And sometimes we take listening and hearing for granted. And it's very, very keen. I keyed in on something that Bob Quinn said in one of those press conferences. I think it was for the introductory of head coach Matt Patricia. We're not trying to win now. We're trying to build it right. So there ain't no rush to build it now. I said that coming into free agency. I understand it. There ain't no rush to build this Detroit Lions powerhouse Patriot-esque empire now. So that means they're not gonna go out and recklessly spend money. They're gonna put depth into the team, and they're gonna build it through the draft the way it should be. Because we've seen a lot of times. I spoke about the other day in one of the videos I did, how teams, especially on the defensive side and the offensive side, they go get these toys. Deshaun Jackson went to Tampa Bay. They thought it was going to change something. Sean Smith, Reggie Nelson, and a lot of guys went out to Oakland. Bruce Irvin. They went out to Oakland. And guess what? They didn't do nothing. Nothing. Brought nothing to no swag, no wins, no nothing. Neither team, they had high hopes last year. Neither team made the playoffs, right? So, he wants to build it through the draft. Look how Seattle built their defense. It was through the draft. Richard Sherman, a mid-round, 3rd, 4th, 5th round pick. Brandon Browner, undrafted free agent, I think. Earl Thomas, late 1st round pick. You keep going on that defense. Bobby Wagner, I think he was a 2nd round pick. Bruce Irvin, I don't know how he wasn't a high pick, I don't believe. This the base of their defense. They had free agencies, Cam Chancellor, another late round pick. They had free agents sprinkled in. They had, Cliff Averill that came from the Lions that plugged in and did pretty well. They got another late round draft pick in Malcolm, the Malcolm kid that won the MVP. I can't remember his name. And then they had KJ Wright. So, a lot of things on defense. That's how you build through the draft. And I'm definitely starting to come around to what he's doing. I'm not going to totally, turn on Bob Quinn because it's a method to his madness. And I see the vision and I understand, just listening to what he's saying. He wants to build it through the draft. He don't want to build it on free agency. And yes, Martin Mayhew and Tom LeWine hit on some big free agents in Glover Quinn and Golden Tate, just to name a few or a couple. But, Bob Quinn going to do it right. He wants to build this team through the draft. And that's what I need to know is he needs to have more than 5 picks in this draft. He needs to acquire at least 2 more picks to get a full draft. But we've seen he's been able to draft well. Kenny Galladay, Jamal Agnew, Taylor Decker when he's healthy. He didn't pick Laken Tomlinson. That wasn't his pick. But he's done well in the draft. You got to give it to him. He has. He spent money on the offensive line last year. And like I said, next year they got a hella ton of top cap space next year. And, a good draft here and a good free agency, another good draft next year. Just as long as they do it right. I know it's going to take time. I know this ain't what we want. We want to splash now. NFC is kind of in transition with, Seattle and actually 49ers been taking a large step back. Philly seems to be that guy. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers seems to get a year older. I mean, Minnesota, I mean, what it is, what it is. A lot of people want the Lions to push now, but I remember, motivational speaker Eric Thomas said something very key while I leave y'all with. Everybody look good up top. I'm paraphrasing here. But, when a storm comes, these trees blow over. But it's the people that actually put the root, who build from the ground up and can get a strong base, that will stand the storm. And I think a strong base for the Lions, will be good. We gone.